Basic dog obedience training. One of the most common commands people want their dogs to do is come. It's a great command and actually makes for a good recall, though I'll get to recall training in a bit. The hard part is getting the dog to recognize the command and execute the action. This is where basic dog obedience training comes in. Difficult. Many people feel that teaching their dog to and quat, come and quat, is too difficult to conquer. It's certainly possible to get frustrated at times, but you need to remember to stay calm and let the dog take its time. This can help speed up the process significantly and ensure that your dog actually learns rather than just surviving. When you practice, you'll soon find that there's no reason to even bother giving the command if the dog doesn't know what to do. At the center of this training is the idea that the dog will eventually return to the owner with the specific intent of doing so. This makes use of treats to accomplish this hard task. It's also important to note that for optimal success, only practice this particular command when you're in a very calm state. Dogs can get distracted fairly easily by even normal and seemingly small actions. Keeping it simple can help keep the dog focused and anxious to please. In this particular command, it's good to use hand signals as well. But it's usually best to train with a collar and leash for the best results. This makes it easy to transition from training indoors to outdoors and back again quickly and easily. At first, it's a good idea to prepare the dog by practicing on a line of rather large obstacles, such as fences, trees, and other items. It's important that your dog know how to go about treating the obstacles on the bridge without running and trying to catch the treat on the finish line. This may take some time and a lot of treats to accomplish, but it's important to remember to stay calm. At the very beginning, have the person holding the dog assist you on the initial transition. Get the dog to approach the person sitting on the opposite side of the room from you. Once they get the hang of it, raise your left arm as if you were signaling to the dog to come. When the dog makes a move toward you, simply dumping the treat from your hand, or removing it with your hand, is all that's needed for the dog to understand what's going on. For a dog who isn't as intuitive, a gentle tug on the leash is sufficient. Get the dog to understand that he only receives the treat when he's either directly behind or next to the person holding the leash. From there, it's a very simple matter of getting the dog to come each time you word, and the rewards are numerous. Teaching this command is actually much easier than teaching him and quat, sit, and quat. If you want to set up for a person to grab their dog by the collar, and before they can do so, you should prompt the dog to come. Then, have the helper assist you so the dog comes after them. When the dog gets the hang of it, you can change the order of events. Have the helper sit on the other side of the room, and have the dog come to them. This makes the person on the other side more curious about the dog than the dog, and it's just long enough for the dog to get a good view of what's happening.